Hey, you guys, namaste. This is me, Diara, and this is another love reading. Pick a card. I have a little bit to say before we start, and I would like you to not skip this intro, okay? This is going to be a love reading, pretty intense, and I divided every pile into two sections, okay? So, generally spoken, you have three piles to choose one, as you can see. Number one, number two, number three. This is as always, right? But in between those three piles, I will go and divide those piles into two sections. Because when we speak about love, and this is now why I want you to really listen to this intro before you go ahead and choose your pile. When we talk about love, we have different kind of situations out there. Some of you out there are singles, right? Some of you have a situation going on that I'm going to call today, it's complicated. This can mean a lot of different things. For everyone, it's personal, right? Maybe you have a crush, maybe maybe you I don't know. I mean, actually I could divide those three piles into three sections now that I'm speaking about it, but I will go with two, okay? So one pile is about being single, one section is about being single and wanting to know what's coming in your love life. What's in front of you, what does universe has in store when it comes to love for you. And then another situation is, okay, I have a crush, I have someone in mind, someone that I think could be my twin flame, my soulmate, you know, someone from a past life that I have to think about 24/7. And I would really like to know today um, what, yeah, what's going on in this situation, and is this situation ever going to lead into something official, something committed, something real, so to say, okay? So I hope that makes sense to you. And then another quick disclaimer to all you guys out there. My readings are pragmatic and realistic. If you are in a vulnerable state right now, like if you feel a little bit triggered, if you feel a little bit wounded right now, maybe you are emotionally scarred and you need some kind of support, some kind of positive message, I would rather recommend you to maybe choose another reader or another reading. I do have these kind of readings as well. Readings where I'm trying to give you a message that is 100% positive, but I can't always deliver you only positive information. Why? Because life is not like that. I recently got a feedback from someone, and thank you, by the way. I'm reading all the feedbacks that my readings are too pessimistic. I mean, okay, maybe it's because you tend to choose always the pile that has a little bit of pessimistic outcome, but this is not my fault. I mean, if you are in a situation that is toxic, that is based on codependency and whatnot, I can't help it. I'm just the messenger, okay? I am just the messenger. I have to give you what I'm getting from spirit, from universe, from the cards. And if I have cards like the devil, the death, the codependency card, the card that calls you to free yourself, I mean literally, what do you want me to say about these cards? Do you want me to read the death card or the devil card as if it would be the Six of Wands, which is speaking about success and victory? I mean, come on. That would be completely unrealistic, wouldn't it? Think about it for a while, okay? Please don't thump me down and don't give me some negative feedback just because you are not happy with the pile you have chosen and the message that has been given, okay? This is a mature channel here. I'm speaking to people who can deal with the truth. And once again, if you need something more soothing and something that's more positive, like to a 100% with no bad information at all, then you should try to search for these kind of readings because they are out there for you. And I can definitely feel you. I know how it feels. And I know that sometimes we really need something that's only good because we can't cope with too many bad information. Okay? So, now let's get started, okay? Now let's get started with pile number 1. Let me light your candle, pile number 1, people. Thanks for being with me. Thank you for understanding what I'm trying to deliver here. And let's get started with those of you who are single right now. So you came here to this love reading, this XL love reading, because you really want to know what's coming. What does universe has in store for me? This is the white candle, pile number 1. So for you guys, I have Ace of Swords in reverse, codependency, here it is. This could be the one, and the flirt card in reverse. So what's coming for you? What can you expect to happen in your love life? You are single, you have no one in mind. I mean, maybe you have someone in mind, maybe a little bit, but actually you feel that you are free and yeah, you want to move on, right, in your situation. And I think that's good. I think you want to really free yourself from anything that's codependent and from anything that's toxic and no longer helping you, right? Because probably you have learned your lesson and now you are willing to move on. You are willing to make a choice. You are willing, once again, to free yourself. Ace of Swords in reverse. I feel that there are still maybe 1 or 2 little obstacles and delays here in the spread since the card came out in reverse. So maybe your current state is that you are thinking about stuff. You are not yet there where you will manifest the things that you are thinking about, but at least you are already thinking about it. You are already thinking about breaking up with toxic people. You are already thinking about getting rid of codependency. You are already thinking about whether or not specific people are really good for you or not. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes we are surrounded by people who are very opinionated or people that I like to call frenemies. It's a mix between friends and enemies, if you know what I mean. Okay. So, and I think that you are at a place where you are thinking about these kind of stuff, right? You are maybe not right away calling all these people, telling them that, hey, you know what? I don't want to have to do with you anymore. Get out of my life. And I'm not asking you to do so anyways, but still, I feel that you are in a place where you will come into, a place and a situation in your life, yeah, where you will think about stuff a lot and you will be able and willing to pull the consequences. And universe is helping you also a little bit. I feel that this is a karmic situation. This is a karmic timing right now. And universe will create situations where you can see even clearer. You can see clear already, but it will become clearer and clearer. Maybe you think like, okay, it couldn't be any clearer, but I tell you, it will become even clearer. You will figure out who are the bad guys and who are the good guys. And I mean, this is a love reading, right? So it's not so much about friends and job situations and your career and your finances. This is specifically about love. And maybe, who knows? I mean, maybe you were kind of picking always the wrong people. Maybe you found yourself always surrounded in the same kind of situation, always being in love with someone who doesn't want you, or in love with someone who only wanted an affair with you, or in love with someone who was already taken and not available. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes I'm calling that your picker was wrong. Okay. And you will now find yourself 1, 2, 3 steps far away from these kind of situations, like you are moving on. You know that your picker has been wrong, probably in the past, and now you are about to free yourself. And this is leading you closer and closer to the one who's good for you, the right ones. Yeah, this could be the one. This could be the right one. In Germany, the card is called Dies könnte der Richtige sein. And that means, yeah, this could be the right one. Not only the one, but the right one. I mean, you will probably find someone out there anyways, anyone. But what you want is the right one, right? You want the right one. Finally, you want to have the right one. The one who feels you, who sees you, who appreciates you, who loves you just the way you are, with all your edges and corners, with all your freckles and flaws, And yeah, the figuring out who's not the right one is leading you closer and closer to the ones that are good for you. And I do see some flirt. Yeah, so your whole energy is becoming a little bit more lighthearted and yeah, a little bit more playful, which is good. Let me get you an oracle card. I'm going to pull this card out live in front of the camera so you can see that I'm not making up stuff and so. So for pile number one people, everyone who's single, everyone who chooses pile number one and is single, what's coming? What can you expect to happen? What does universe has in store for you? Yeah, wow, you see it? I told you. This is the renewal card. A rebirth situation is about to happen. You will start all over again. I told you, you will discover, you will figure out finally who are the bad guys and who are the good ones. And you will detach yourself. I'm hearing literally, pile number one people are going to detach themselves from everything that's toxic and negative and no longer good for you. You have been in certain situations in order to learn and to grow. Yeah, which is always good. We are here to learn and to grow, always. No matter where we're at, by the way. Even if one day you will be married and you will have babies and whatnot, but still, you will always learn and grow, always. It goes on for all your lifetime. And right now you are at a milestone, I'm hearing. Pile number one people, everyone who's single, you are at a milestone. You've learned stuff. Major stuff. I mean, I'm not talking about all the little lessons that we are maybe facing every single day, like all the little things that are happening, missing the bus, I don't know, making any kind of small mistakes at work or stuff like that. I'm talking about a major lesson here. A major lesson has been completed, and now you will start all over again. This is the renewal card. This is the rebirth card. And this is so nice to see. I'm really happy for you, pile number one here, for all of you who are single, okay? So now let's move on to those of you who have a situation that we like to call it's complicated, okay? You have maybe something going on for ages, right? You have a crush on someone for years. You think that you found your person already, but somehow it seems like they don't like you. They are not mirroring your feelings. So let's see, what can you expect in this situation? Be on guard, you guys, because especially in these kind of situations who are already complicated. I mean, if you are having a crush on someone already for 5 solid years, it is maybe not so likely that you will hear something positive here, okay? I'm just saying, trigger warning, this is a mature channel. This is no bullshit conversation, okay? Because my time is too precious to waste it by giving you some kind of, illusionary message. So if you have a complicated situation, what can you expect to happen in the future? The next few weeks and months. 8 of Coins. You deserve to be loved. Attraction. And separation. Yeah, it is as if I would have already knew it, right? I know that you feel attracted to this person that you have in mind. I can see it, I can feel it. You know it, this is not a this is not a secret. You have a major attraction going on. This is some kind of magic, maybe even, but this person is hurting you. If you would be very, very honest with yourself, you would know that this person is, honestly spoken, hurting you. Yes, there is a massive attraction, some kind of magnetic pull towards this person. It is as if you could not really detach yourself from this person, even if you wanted. Maybe you've tried it a couple of times in the past. But if you would be very, very objective and honest to yourself, you would understand that this connection is hurting you and it's not leading into something solid and mature and official and loving. This is a lesson brought to you by Spirit in order so you can learn and grow. This is it. This is the answer. The simple answer in your situation is that this situation, this person, and yes, they may be soul tribe. Yes, they may be someone from a past life situation. I'm not saying that there aren't, but the truth is that this person has been brought into your life not because universe wanted you guys to be together as a couple. They brought you together so both of you could learn some lessons. Both of you. Because they are part of it too, and they will learn their lessons as well. Universe wants you to know that you deserve to be loved in reality, not only in dreams and illusions. And, it's not only about building up castles in the air and seeing everything through rose-colored glasses. I mean, no, you shouldn't see everything in the opposite way, everything is dark and toxic and it's not leading into something anyways. This is two extremes, right? But I have the feeling that, yes, some people of you out there are having created a dream world where everything will be good at the end. And now probably you found this reading and you found this pile because I am the messenger telling you today that your situation is not leading into a happy end. We have the separation card here coming up straight. And once again, I am not making up these messages, right? I have not the right to give you my personal opinion. I'm a medium. I'm telling you what Spirit wants me to let you know. So this is not me as a private person telling you what I feel is good for you. I don't know you even. Okay? This is Spirit speaking through me, wanting you to know that, hey, you know what? You deserve to be loved. You deserve to be loved. And if this person that you have in mind, that you have a situation going on that is very complicated and complex and weird and awkward, and maybe this situation is going on already for years, and you are not moving forward at all, despite of all the pick a card readings that are probably telling you something different, yes, they love you. They don't even know it themselves, but still they love you. I can see it in the card and blah, blah, blah. I am telling you that your situation is not leading you into a happy ending, not with this person. Yes, there is a massive attraction, right? Some kind of invisible bond, but truth is that this person came into your life in order so you can learn, and you can learn how to overcome illusions and obstacles. Because these obstacles are there to teach you a lesson. Will you ever be with this person happily ever after? No. The separation card is giving us a straightforward no. I mean, if you are only looking for, I don't know, a sex affair, a fling, something very unconventional, something that is, I don't know, bringing you joy only for one or two nightstands, then maybe, yes, who knows? Maybe you can have that with your person. But if you are looking for true love, real love, love that is making sense and is healing you instead of hurting you, with this person, you will never have that kind of love. You will never experience healing with this person. This person, the situation, let me tell it like that. This situation will always hurt you and cause pain and sleepless nights and stuff like that. And if you would be very honest with yourself, you know it. You already know it. Let me pull you one more oracle card. Maybe there is anything else that Spirit would like you to know today here with this reading. Any other message for pile number 1, people? Everyone who choose pile number 1 who is in a complicated situation. Any other message? Yeah. You see, this is the patience card in reverse. So Spirit, they don't want you to wait any longer. They don't want you to, sometimes we feel like, I wonder, is it really worth waiting for this person? I think I will wait a little bit longer, just a little bit longer. I have the feeling that it's still worth waiting for this person. But Spirit is telling you no. Don't you wait longer and longer and giving it another try and another shot and stuff. No, don't you do that. This is the patience card in reverse. And they are telling you, if you want to reach your goal, if you want to reach your target, you should really twist the situation. You should turn it around. You should look for another target, a target that is realistic and that is reachable to you. Because this person that you have in mind, and I'm not saying that this is a bad person or stuff like that, right? But this person is simply not meant for you. It's not meant for you, meaning you are not meant to be together in a healthy and loving way. You are brought together in order so you can learn and grow. And it's up to you what you make out of it. I mean, if you want to wait longer, if you want to be stuck in this situation forever and forever, then do it, okay? Also, Spirit is telling you to become active. And this is what I mean. Get out of it. Free yourself. Start to understand what's really going on. Get rid of your illusions. And I know some people will feel triggered by this information, although this is a very loving message, actually. I don't feel that there is any need to feel triggered or to create a drama out of it. This is the reality. Can the reality be a little bit painful? Yes, maybe. Yes, maybe. But still, it is nothing bad, right? It's nothing bad here. I'm not saying that you are a bad person because you were kind of dreamy about this situation. I'm just saying that now it's time to move on. Now it's time for you to move on and to gain back your power and to become active. Search for guided meditations. Maybe look out if there is some kind of coach or trainer out there where you live who can teach you, who can guide you, who can coach you. I mean, there are a lot of ways how to get rid of false illusions. It's up to you, okay? But with this person, my cards are telling you, With the separation card, you will never be with this person. At least not in a loving and healthy way. Okay, so pile number 2. Let me light your blue candle. And now we are going to talk about the singles amongst you. And then in another section, in a separate section, we will talk about those of you who are in a situation that we like to call it's complicated, okay? A situationship, so to say. Pile number 2, people, the blue candle. If you are single, what does Spirit has in store for you for the next few weeks and months? This is a timeless reading. Oh my goodness. The word. Wow. Oh my God. This is a beautiful pile, I can already tell you. Wow. Conversations from Heart to Heart, the World card, Major Arcana card, It's Worth Waiting, and Honeymoon. Wow. Pile number two, people. If you are single, I will tell you that you will meet someone. You will meet someone that you will fall in love with. And I feel that this could be the one for you. I don't know how old you are. I don't know where you are in your life path right now. You know, it's personal. Some of you are a little bit older, are divorced, single parenting. Others of you, you are quite young. You are maybe like 18, 25. You know, you still have your whole life out there waiting for you. But no matter where you are, I feel that you are at a place and point in your life, yeah, where you will finally, and I will say finally here because we have the worth waiting card, which is speaking about divine timing and everything. You will finally meet someone again. You are probably waiting for this moment already for a long, long time. Some of you are single already for ages. Yeah, but your love life is finally ascending to a higher stage. Finally, finally, finally. I'm hearing this word constantly in my head. Okay. Finally, probably you have already lost hope. You think that, no, I will never find the one. I've been through so much shit and negativity and whatnot. But I tell you, you will finally, finally, finally be able to step out of this karmic circle that you have been in. This is also a card that speaks about traveling and international businesses. Could be that this is someone from abroad, someone who is coming from another cultural background. Could be that you meet this person through a job-related situation. Maybe you are traveling job-wise quite a lot. Maybe you are not traveling usually when it comes to your job, but your company is now very curious. Yeah, you know how you say, like, very awkwardly, all of the sudden, your company is sending you somewhere. They never did before, but now they do. And bam, this is where you will meet this person. Just as an example, okay? Remember, always have in mind that this is not a personal reading. If you want something more personal, more precise, something that is really, you know, like hitting the nail on the head, you can always come to me, contact me for a personal reading. I'm charging 22 euros and you will get your reading delivered within 7 days. But for some of you, I kind of saw this kind of situation, you know, like with the job traveling situation, but it doesn't mean that this is applying to every single one of you who is listening to this reading, okay? Conversations from Heart to Heart is that finally you will be able to, to speak again. Maybe you have been silent for years, you know, speaking in a picture, in a metaphor here, if you know what I mean. Maybe there were never people that you wanted to talk to even. Maybe you were like, am I really the only one? Am I the only one who is like that? No, you are not the only one. There are a lot of people out there just like you. And now you will finally meet these kind of people. Finally. Yeah. Maybe you felt alone. Maybe you felt like you will never find the one and stuff like that. I know that I'm kind of repeating myself here, but this is the message that I'm getting. And I think this is a beautiful spread here. I mean, the world alone is the highest card that you can get from tarot. Honestly, I'm not kidding. You can Google it. You can Google it separately from my reading. Just go ahead, Google the card, the world, and it will tell you exactly what I've been telling you here. It speaks about victory. It speaks about finally having made it, you know? And yeah, you know, like I feel that there has been some relationships in your life in the past that were kind of, you know, unfulfilled. This is the unfulfilled symphony card here, which is, by the way, the 10. And 10 is always speaking about closure and completion. Very interesting, right? And this is what I'm saying. You will finally make it out of this cycle, this karmic cycle that you have been in maybe for 10 years or so, right? A decade, a very long time, emotionally, energetically. you will finally step out of it. It's time now. It's another milestone that you will reach. And not only a milestone, but I wanted to say something else, but I'm not getting this word in English. How can I describe this thing that I want to say? You will finally reach another stage. Let me just say it like that. You will finally reach another stage where this unfulfilled feeling will no longer be there anymore. You always have been in situations and with people where something was missing. And now you are stepping into an energy that is full of abundance and wealth and joy and happiness. And there is no longer anything missing anymore. Okay? Beautiful. Very, very beautiful. I mean, this is so positive and yeah, great energy here with this pile for pile number 2, people who are single. I do definitely see you stepping into a relationship. Definitely. Okay. Yeah, so this is it. Short and simple, right? And beautiful. Short, simple, and beautiful. I mean, is there anything else that you could ask for a card reading? Then that kind of message? I don't think so. So let's have a look now into the cards of those who have a situation going on that is a little bit complicated, okay? Maybe this is twin flame energy, soulmate energy, however you want to call it. These kind of words are used in different ways if you haven't noticed yet. So yeah, you can call it however you want to call it. Let's have a look into your situation. This is a prediction of the future, okay? So this is not me talking about the past. This is me talking about the future, the incoming energy into your current situation. 2 of Coins in reverse, the Children card, let go of control issues, and trust and patience. Yeah, I feel that this up and down, yes, no, maybe energy is leaving. Slowly, I feel that you will leave the situation, to be honest with you. I feel that you will reach a point within the next few weeks and months where you will be like, okay, you know what? I'm done here. I don't want to be in this situation anymore anyways, okay? I don't need any more pick a card readings. I don't need any more, I don't know what, I'm done here. I feel that you will get rid of those control issues from the past and, you know, like this toxic energy that we are talking about a lot here. I feel that you will have enough of it and you will be like, okay, you know what? I'm out. I'm done. And this is something that I like a lot. It's not being like, you know, like you wake up tomorrow and you will free yourself. It will take a while still. Sometimes we want to let go of people, places, situations, but it's not so easy, right? It's yeah, as we always say, like it's easier said than done, right? And I feel like you will find yourself in that kind of energy in within the next few weeks and months. I mean, I don't know when you find this reading. This is a timeless reading. Could be that you will find it during summer or spring. But the moment that I'm uploading this reading, it's the middle of November. So the next 6 weeks will be full of holidays and major, yeah, holidays, you know, like Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's Eve. 1st of January, you know, like there is a new year just in front of us. And this is also bringing in a specific energy, if you know what I mean, you know, like this kind of a year is very emotional for a lot of us, especially if your life is not as a Disney movie or never have been like a Disney movie, if you know what I mean. This time of a year can bring up a lot of emotions and also it can trigger you in a certain way. For some people, only thinking about Thanksgiving and Christmas can be a horrific imagination, you know? So for some people not. Some people love Christmas. Some people are waiting like 363 days just alone, so it's finally Christmas again. But for some of you, it's not like that. And I mean, this is a love reading. I know this is not a Christmas reading, but I feel that for some of you, there are still some inner child topics working underneath the surface. So you may want to have a look into this kind of stuff, like inner child issues, your childhood in itself, what happened during your childhood, and these things, they do affect us forever, actually. They sometimes, I mean, I just read, or I am reading a book from a psychologist, and he is saying that, and I really relate to this kind of message, that if you happen to experience something immense during your childhood, let's just say you have been abused, or this is very extreme, I know, sorry if you feel triggered by this, but okay, I'm just wanted to say something like that. I can also say, like, just say your parents got divorced. Okay? These kind of things, they will always be part of your life. Always. Forever. This will always be some kind of sweet spot. And you don't have to be ashamed. You don't have to feel bad because this is so. It's just, yeah, this is just as it is. You have to learn to deal with it. You can go to therapy, you can try to heal these kind of things, You can do hypnosis and whatnot, Reiki and a lot of card readings, and you can work with a coach, but actually this will always be part of your life, and this is good. This is okay. Let me say it like that. It's okay. Of course, it's not okay to be abused. And I hope that you are not trying to, like twist around my words in order to, like, hey, Diara is always so pessimistic and she's always using so extreme examples. I mean, I have only your highest well-being in mind, okay? And I mean, if we are not talking about these kind of stuff, who is talking about this kind of stuff? I mean, yes, we can act as if there is no bad energies around there, but this is not reality, right? But okay, the thing is, what's coming into your situation, it's complicated situation. I feel that there is a chance that you will let go of control issues. You will step out of it. I feel that you will finally step out of this energy, this constant, up and down and yes and no and maybe, I don't know, and do I want to be with you? Do I don't want to be with you? I don't feel that this is your energy. I feel this is the energy of the person that you are dealing with. I think this person is very up and down and wishy-washy, and someone that you can never really trust, and someone that is very unpredictable. This is not your energy. This is this person's energy. So you have some kind of person here that is, yeah, a little bit special and complicated. And I feel that you will free yourself from this person over, like during this kind of time right now, whenever you find this reading. And you will build up your faith again. Slowly but surely, you will build up your faith and your trust again. Yeah, you will learn and you will understand that if this is not the person for you, there will be someone else out there. And yeah, I think it's just time for you to move on, and you will understand this during the next few weeks. Is there any other message that wants to be given today with this XL love reading for you guys who are in a complicated situation? Anything else that Spirit would like you to know? And yeah, you see, this is drama. This is only drama with this person. This person is very pessimistic. Maybe this person is even suffering from depression because, I mean, okay, of course, they have their own story, right? They have their own childhood and emotional scars. So this is not me trying to speak bad about this person, saying that this person is bad and whatnot. I mean, they have their own issues, they have their own traumas, but I feel for you, it's better to move on and to get rid of this drama that's going on here already for a pretty long time, I feel. Okay, so this is now the universe's invitation to you to get out of it. It's up to you. You are the captain. You can every single day you can wake up in the morning and you can make a decision to move on and to open another door for you, right? Stepping out of the drama, stepping into abundance instead, right? Because abundance is there waiting for you, but not with this person. So, okay, I will leave it here. I know this is probably triggering some of you, but well, this is it. Let's move on to pile number 3. Pile number 3, people, let me light up your candle here. If you have chosen pile number 3, this is your message, okay? Pile number 3, if you are single, I will tell you now what you can expect to happen within the next few weeks and months. This is a timeless reading, as you already know, I guess, and I will now concentrate only to those of you who are single, completely free and single. What kind of energy is coming? Wow, the star. Beautiful energy. Femininity. This is the first word that I'm catching, I'm hearing. You know, I'm clairaudient. I'm not so much clairvoyant, but more clairaudient and clairsentient. And I'm hearing femininity is coming. You will step into your divine feminine energy, even if you are a man, by the way. Okay, we all have all parts inside of us, right? Every woman also has some kind of masculinity, and all the men, they do have some kind of femininity inside. And you are now, no matter whether you are male or female, step into the divine feminine energy. This is the retreat card. Getting to know each other and let go of your ex. Yeah, maybe you had someone in your mind. Maybe there was some kind of guy, some kind of woman that you were kind of like thinking, could this be the one for me? I don't know. I kind of like this guy. I kind of like this girl, but you were a little bit, you know, like unsecure, and you were maybe also missing some kind of signs that this could really be the one for you. And now Spirit is giving you validation. Let this person go. If there is any kind of person in the back of your head, or if you are dealing right now with someone from the past still, you know, let them go. Let this person go, because it's time now for you to move on, okay? It's time now for you to move on, to retreat, which is also part of being feminine. Because I was talking about the divine feminine and masculine energies in another reading, a reading that you guys liked a lot, by the way. Thank you, by the way, for everyone who commented this reading. I like this reading myself a lot, I have to confess. So, and I was very, very happy to hear the other day that you could resonate with the message that I had been giving this day. So, and this is, again, this is retreat. Just sit back, relax, and let the divine masculine come to you. As a woman, it's not your job to chase after the man, to hunt them and to try to make it happen. I'm not going to repeat everything that I have been saying the other day with the other reading. I kind of will leave it here, but the thing is that, once again, as a woman, as the divine feminine, your job is to, receive, literally receive the masculine energies. And some men, I mean, I said it with one of the other piles already. The men, they have also their own issues, right? It's not that men are generally bad or stupid or, you know, like unmature. Not at all. they have their own things to deal with. They have to grow and to learn as well. They have their own lessons. They have their own issues from the past, trauma that they have been through. I mean, we talk about these things a lot, right? Right? We talk about, hey, maybe your parents got divorced when you were little, or maybe your dad died. In the early ages, and your mom had to raise you up all by herself, and that caused some kind of, I don't know, a lack of love, a lack of money or whatnot. But this is the same for the men. This is the same for men. They have been through shit as well. It's not only us women, right? I mean, I'm speaking here from a woman's perspective. I know I have a very few male listeners as well, so please excuse me here. I'm talking to you here, actually, okay? This is me trying to make the women understand that you have your own scars as well, and that you, as a man, you are also carrying your own emotional baggage, right? But still, the message is that as a woman, we have to learn to give the man exactly the right amount of time as they need. Yeah, give them the time the man need in order to develop their own masculinity, in order so they can pursue you, and they can go for you, and they can invite you for dinner or whatever, right? They can invite you to spend the rest of your life together, but they have to be at a certain point before they are ready to do so. And it's not our job to force them, or once again to make it happen, okay? So you will get to know someone within the next few weeks and months, sooner or later. For some it's sooner, for some it's later. Someone who is there yet. Do you know what I mean? You will meet someone who is now stepping into their energies, whether male or female, in order so you can be a woman, in order so you can live your divine feminine energy. Okay, so this is so great. And this is really, the star card is one of the highest cards to get in tarot, right? It's a major arcana card, and this card speaks about perfect timing. It speaks about serendipity. It speaks about synchronicities. It speaks about karma. It speaks about divine timing. It speaks about it has been worth waiting for, right? So it's all good. It's a whole positive card. So there are very few cards in tarot that, even if these few cards would come out in reverse, still they are good. And this is one of these cards. I mean, the card did not come out in reverse, so anyways, but I'm just saying, like in order to tell you how good this energy is. This is very, very high, uplifting and healthy energy here coming up with the star. And you don't have nothing to worry about. Just relax, lean back, let them come to you. Okay? Let them grow and learn, and let them develop themselves. You don't have to do anything here. You don't have to chase. You don't have to hunt. You don't have to fight. Yeah? Just let it go. Get out of this warlike energy into peace, like as they say in the 60s or 70s, make love, not war. And this is where you are now. Like, you are now at a point where you are like, okay, I don't want to be at war anymore. Yeah, I want to make love. And this is where you are, and this is where you are stepping into these days and weeks and months. And there will be someone that you will get to know. I feel this is going to be someone completely new. Let's pull out a card for this person that you will get to know. Let's pull just very quickly here. Let's pull out a card for this person that you will get to know. What kind of person is this going to be? Yeah, this is going to be a mature person. 9 of Cups, someone who, once again, who is masculine, someone who's probably also a little bit, like having money somehow. someone who has a certain position, someone who is a giver. Yeah. So this is a mix between cups and coins, right? So where the pentacles, they do stand for earth energy and earth signs, example giving Cancer, and the cups, they do represent emotions and feelings. So this is a grounded, solid, tangible person, someone who's a giver, someone who's a carer, someone who's in balance. I like this. This is a person, the person that you are about to get to know is balanced out. They have been through their own traumas and dramas and like all their own issues, but they've been through them, like they are no longer dealing with them, because they have reached a certain place in their life, also age-wise, and yeah, this is someone who is able to express feelings, who's not afraid anymore of commitment and stuff like that. So yeah, could be an air sign, could be an earth sign, or yeah, but for sure this is going to be someone who is not afraid of feelings anymore. A lot of men are afraid of feelings, as we all know, I think. We could all write a book about it, I guess. But this person that you are about to get to know is finally balanced out, and someone who is not afraid of feelings anymore. So yeah, beautiful here for you, pile number 3. Let's speak about those of you now who are in a situation already with someone. And this situation is a little bit complicated, okay? Now let's move on to those of you who choose pile number 3, who are having someone in mind, a crush, an ex, I don't know, any kind of person, your person, as we always like to say. What's happening with your person within the next few weeks, days, and months? What can you expect to happen in your situation that is a little bit awkward and complicated and probably going on already for a pretty long time? What can you expect to happen? The Lovers in reverse, religious factors, love yourself first, and finally soulmate. Okay, so this is a very interesting reading here. From all the 3 piles that I've done today, this is in this section, like the It's Complicated section, this is the most positive one. So for you, I feel there is still the chance that you guys will make it. Yes, it's complicated. Yes, it's a little bit weird and awkward, and maybe all your friends are telling you to let go of this person and whatnot, and there's no, yeah, you know what I mean? But I feel with the soulmate card and the lovers card in reverse that there is still some hope left here for you. I am not giving you a guarantee that you will end up with this person and you will live with this person happily ever after, as in a Hollywood movie. But I'm saying that, okay, I want to be fair here. I want to be honest and I want to read the cards the way they fall. And I feel that, yes, there is still some hope here for some of you. Definitely. The thing is that, as always, love yourself first. Okay, don't you sell yourself below price. Never be afraid of showing your light, and all your glory. Be who you are, be how you are, okay? Don't you think that, okay, I have to play a role here, otherwise I will scare them. Do you know what I mean? Don't you think like, okay, I have to make compromises, I have to do this or that, because if I'm not doing so, the situation is probably not turning out the way I want it to turn out, and this is not good. I mean, if you have to sell yourself below price, if you have to constantly compromise, or if you constantly have to act in a certain way, which is not really you, the situation is not going to make you happy anyways in the long run. It's probably making you happy on short term, but not in the long run, okay? And you want to be happy. You deserve it. You earn it. And I feel that with the soulmate card here, the person that you are dealing with is probably really a twin flame. At least it's a soulmate, as the card is saying, right? So this is probably someone from another lifetime already, and you guys have a certain bond, right? You came into each other's life for a reason. And I feel that there is a chance that you guys will learn how to figure it out. There is some kind of decision that has to be made. The Lover's card, I'm always saying it when I get the Lover's card, just for you to know. It has been called the choice in the past. Someday they choose to rename the card. I don't know really why, but so nowadays we call it the Lovers, but it has been the choice in the past. So there is a certain choice that has to be made. Maybe I feel that, funny enough, since this is the third pile, and with the religious factors card in my readings, the religious factors card, 99% of all cases, it comes out when there is a third party situation. Okay, so probably, and I have been not victim, but how you say it, witness of it once. I have seen that it is possible that someone who is already in a marriage is choosing someone else. I have seen that with my sister. My sister is now married for many, many years with someone who has been in another relationship. You know, that the moment they met, my sister and her husband, he has been already with someone else. He has been married, you know, like, and things have not been good and whatnot, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to reveal everything here. But truth is that he made a choice. The day came when he said, like, you know what, I'm going to be divorced now. I want to be with you and only you. And no matter how much it costs me, and no matter what I have to face now here with the divorce and everything, and the pain of my ex-wife and whatnot, and all the accusations. And so I made up my mind. I want to be with you, and I will be with you. Okay, I will make it happen. So these cases are out there as well. It's not that always when you fall in love with someone who is already taken and actually not really available, that it's never going to lead into a happy end. It can be a happy end. And I guess for a part of you who choose this pile, it will be a happy end. Okay, which is good. And once again, I have been witness of a case like that. So it's not that it's never going to happen, right? Yeah, someone will make a choice here. Again, 22, soulmate number, right? Twin flame number, crossroads. The ways, this is a Lenormand card here, by the way, for those who are interested. The ways are representing a choice that will be made, either by you or this person that you are dealing with. And yeah, this is going to lead into something mature. This is the anchor card. So I feel that you still have reason to give it another shot, give it another try, and to try to make it happen, okay? Because this is something very, very special here with you and this person. And it can lead into something mature and committed. And I like that. I like this. Finally a reading where I can tell you, okay, you are in a third party situation, and this is probably not the best thing to be in. We all know that, yeah? We don't want to hurt others. We don't want to take others, you know, like other women's husbands away from them and stuff like that. But well, this is life. Sometimes it just happens. You can't help it. And in this case, I feel like this is probably leading you into something mature and fixed with this person. So remember, this is just a general reading. This is not your future carved in stone. If you are in a third party situation and this person is probably playing games with you already for 10 years, you should probably think about to get rid of it. Or at least to maybe, you know, like get a personal reading so we can step a little bit more into the individual energy. But generally spoken, with this pile, I do see that there is still some hope here. And someone will definitely make a choice in your favor here. Okay, so wow. this is it, you guys. I hope you like this reading, this XL love reading. Thank you very much for being with me. Don't forget to subscribe and share, okay? Please subscribe to my channel. This is a way how we can support each other, okay? Thank you. Namaste.